I'm not finicky about many things, but my chai is something that's very important to me. Because when it's bad chai, then mera sara mood is gone at that point. Biryani, biryani, biryani. I mean, they have to eat the biryani. Stale biryani tastes better than the fresh biryani. I'm telling you, take it from a Hyderabadi. Because they eat it for breakfast also sometimes. No, but biryani, haleem, and if you're meat eaters, then paya, nihari. I think those three things are right up there. Kebabs are nice, but I feel like there are other cities that have better kebabs. I love my home biryani. So my mum comes from Mumbai and my dad comes from Hyderabad. So we have a mixed biryani. We don't have like authentic Hyderabadi or authentic Mumbai biryanis. In the evening, Hyderabad is still a little bit of a slower paced city, and I feel that the evenings, you know, especially if you go into like the old city and stuff, like that city really comes alive. There's like food redis and like small like hole in the wall kind of shop, like not shops but like restaurants which have the best food. A few Ramzans ago I had worn a burqa and just covered my entire face and gone into old city and actually gone and walked, and it was a lot of fun, and just eaten food. Hyderabad is very actually into their chai. Hyderabadi people, like me too, I'm a chai person. I have coffee out of no choice, to be very honest. Chai in Hyderabad is a very big thing. They'll have chai at any given point of the day or night. Like there will be 2 a.m. and they're like, let's go for chai, because there are spots that are open at that point. I personally don't like any masala in my chai, but I just like doodh patti and this, but there is a certain amount and I'm extremely specific. That's why I don't have chai outside of my house usually. They get a lot of great Irani chais in Hyderabad actually. And those are like you get these really small cups and they're extremely sweet. But that's one of the most famous chais that you get in Hyderabad. I love chaat, but I do prefer the chaat in Mumbai over Hyderabad chaat, to be very honest. I love Mumbai chaat. Like I feel like there's a little difference in it, but chaat is one of my favorite street foods to have. I will go into the old city when we were younger and unrecognizable. At that point, we used to be able to go there. So we got all our outfits from there. We got all our churiyan from there. And like you can't even take your car inside to most of the places near Charminar. And you just kind of have to walk. And there's a place called Lad Bazaar over there where we used to go as children. Definitely you have to visit Golconda Fort and you have to visit Charminar, and you know those are the regular places. But I do feel like you should go and visit the palaces over there. Like you should go and visit Falaknuma Palace. You know, Hyderabad has such incredible heritage and they have such incredible, you know, history. And Falaknuma has done a great job at like preserving so much. They still have, you know, the 100-seater table that is exactly how it was at that time many years ago. They've got certain furniture that is still the same. So it's a really beautiful place. Like if you want to experience what the kings and queens and princes and princesses live like, that's a great place to go. Definitely the hummus, right? I mean, I think in Dubai, the hummus is, no matter which restaurant you go to, if it's an authentic Lebanese or an authentic Arabic restaurant, the hummus is really good. Arayas is really good. It's basically bread. You know, I love bread, which I can't have so much, but I love bread. So it's bread and there's meat inside and there's like a masala, which is very different, and it's almost like a patla paratha with like meat inside. I love that. That's one of my favorite dishes, which is arayas. I mean, their kebabs are obviously very nice. So the only reason I didn't say baklava is because I don't have a sweet tooth. But there's kunafa, which people really love. Kunafa is like something that I would also eat because it's not very sweet. It's like got a cream layer inside and it's a crispy, like you know, fried kind of pastry on the top. And you can actually put a sugar syrup according to your taste. So I live very close to the Mall of the Emirates, so I prefer the Mall of the Emirates more than Dubai Mall. I think Thailand. I think Thailand has really good food, really good street food. Like you've got streets based only around food. Their food is also very tasty, and I think our taste buds like it as well because it's a little spicier as well. I would tell them to have the South Indian food, which I personally like, which are the idlis and the dosas. Even though we are not as south as like Chennai or Bangalore, but we are still south enough to have really good idlis and dosas. You know, you have a lot of these Telugu restaurants that actually serve very good vegetarian food. Like their rasam is very nice, for example. I would definitely recommend the rasam. I know people who come from other countries, like they come from Dubai. I have friends who come from Dubai to Hyderabad just to eat. They do like a 4-day like vacation, and they just come and eat during Ramzan especially, because you get haleem, and you know, if you're big meat lovers, obviously you have to be a huge non-veg meat lover to love all those kinds of foods. I'm not finicky about many things, but my chai is something that's very important to me, because when it's bad chai, then mera sara mood is gone at that point. If you love watching this video, like, share and subscribe to Tweak India.
Street food is not only about chaat and things like that. The most amazing street food of India is pan. In Banaras, it's a celebration.